everyone, RG here, and welcome back to a brand new Sims 4 speed build on the channel, people. Welcome. Hope you're all doing amazing. And today we're gonna build a very unique design of a house, because it's not gonna be just a normal house. It's gonna be a house that currently is hosting a garage sale. And in my mind, this is gonna be the perfect house for a collector, maybe, or for those who are trying to make some side money, you know, or those Sims who's just trying to make living and they want to get rid of old stuff that they don't need anymore, and that's gonna be some sort of a extra income. I don't know. It's gonna be in your hand to decide which Sims is gonna live in here, but the unique part is gonna be the garage that is opened, and basically anything that were inside the garage was pulled out and placed on a yard sale table, I think they called. You're gonna see in a bit. I really don't want to spoil the whole fun, but let's start talking about this build. Now, as I was saying, this is gonna be a starter home, so it is gonna be a starter home for 3 Sims. It's gonna be for a couple with a kid. So it's basically a 24,000 simoleon starter home. Now, I was trying to make this design to look like kinda the vanilla builds from the game, that are kinda in the area. So if you manage to notice them in the movement of the camera, you're gonna notice the real vanilla builds that were brought to this world with the game. I didn't touch them in order for you to see that this build is kinda in the same design, as you can see them popping from the right over there. So that was the idea of me creating this. I wanted it to kind of blend in the environment and not to be too different from everything that's going on in here. Now, in terms of the budget was quite tricky, because I was trying to build the house itself. Because it is a garage sale house, I wanted to invest most of the money, most of the budget on the garage sale, so it kind of gonna look like a garage sale house, you know what I mean? So at the end, inside, I did try to make it interesting and a bit unique, but mainly the focus was on the exterior. And if you're asking me for a builder advice, definitely this is what you need to have in mind. In order to build something that is popping, that is unique, think of things that are gonna be the main focus of the build. So for an example, if you want to build a garage sale house, you're gonna focus on the garage sale thing in this build, right? If you want to build a library, you want to focus on the bookshelves and the places to people or to the Sims to sit and hang out in quiet, because this is going to be a library. So this is a quick tip from me to you as a builder. And yeah, right now you can see me placing the garage door. However, I gotta tell you that this is not gonna be the garage door, because I wanted to, well, I started by placing it and then playing with the tool mod in order to rotate it. I've been doing this for a long time in a few of my builds, using the tool mod to create that illusion of a garage door kind of semi-opened, but at the end I actually used the trick of using gable roofed, and I extended some of it so it will kind of look like an open garage, in order to make sure that even if you don't own the pack that this garage door is coming from, which I believe it's Get Famous or City Living, one of those two, I'm not quite sure. So in order, there you go, as you can see right now, that's the new garage door. It's basically a roof, and in order to, you know, I wanted to miss that bullet of you not having one of those packs, so and you're still gonna have the garage door, so I used a roof, which is basically a base game object. And right here you can see that I'm placing that folded table, which is the yard sale table. I think it's called yard sale table, or just a sale table. I don't know, it doesn't really matter, but that's basically a thing that you can actually do. If you are not aware of it, if you're gonna place object on that table and then you're gonna tend the table, if you're pressing on the table, you can tend the table. Basically, you can start a garage sale, and any Sims that is in the area will come over, look at what the things that you have on the table, and maybe buy some of it, and you can basically make money out of it. So if you are a collector of objects, you can place those frogs, I don't know, rocks, all the things that you can collect on the table, start a yard sale table, and sell them and make some profit. And that's the whole idea. So as you can see, I'm using a lot of clutter over here, and I usually try to apply things that kind of look like they were inside the garage for a long time, like those boxes and those open boxes and some of those knitting baskets and that soccer ball and maybe that one pin of bowling. I don't know, you can think about the idea or the more like the story behind that one pin of bowling that is on the table. So yeah, that's the idea of this build, and you can actually make a lot of money from this. If you didn't know, you can set the amount of money that you're like asking for your things that you're selling. I believe the smallest amount is 100%. And the highest is 300, but I'm not quite sure. So yeah, let me know what do you think about the general idea and of course the execution of this idea and how it looked in your eyes. Okay, do let me know in the comment section down below. Now I gotta tell you, wait a minute, I forgot to tell you the most important things. So first of all, this is, first of all, it's not first of all, but this is a 15 by 20 lot, and it is located in Willow Creek. As you can see, in the, I call it the vanilla neighborhood. This is basically the place where I believe every player started their game when the game just came out. Just think, we haven't had yet the all the brand new maps, so we only had this one and Oasis Springs, and this one I believe is the place where people started their first game for the first time. You know what? I'm very curious to know. Do let me know, where was your first lot, in which neighborhood, Oasis Spring or Willow Creek, you started the game for the first time. I believe that was my first place. I'm not quite sure that this was the first lot, but yeah, so this lot is located instead of the pre-made vanilla build called Streamlet Single. Those are some really funny names. I don't know who came up with that, but I kind of liking it. Some really weird names for a lot sometimes. So this is basically instead of that starter home. I believe the previous one, or the original one, is a starter home for 1 to 2 sims, like 20,000 simoleons starter home. So this one is for 3 sims, which is gonna be around 24k simoleons. Not around, it's gonna be exactly 24k simoleons. People, I'm sorry, but I don't think that you're gonna have even 1 simoleons left in your bank account after buying this. But again, this is a garage sale house, so just sell stuff, you know? Anyway, we are inside of this build, and as you can see, I'm now trying to figure out how to build this build and try to make it unique, yet I don't have much budget left. I believe I have only around 4k to maybe 3,500, something like that. And yeah, it was quite challenging because I was trying not to use a lot of debug items in this build, and I wanted, of course, that everything is going to be functional and you're going to have all the things that you need in order to call this home a home. So you're going to have a dresser, you're going to have a mirror, you're going to have a fridge, stove, sink. As you can see, you even have that kind of old broken TV. I call it. It's not broken, but it's gonna be broken after, I don't know, 5 minutes of playing. But yeah, in order to save money, as you can see, there is a hearth over there. I got rid of it because it kind of was 400 simoleons. A lot of money to just, I don't know, spend on a hearth that I can do some other things with that money. So yeah. At the end, I really love it, and as you can see, I'm really pleased with how it ended up look like. And as you can see, there's a lot of clutter items from the clutter kit, and I gotta tell you people that those light switches, I started with them. Those are the base game light switches. Each one of them is 40 simoleons. 40 simoleons for one, and I wanted to actually fill the whole build with them because those small details can really make this build pop and at least not make it look like boring kind of starter home, you know? I really wish that they will lower that amount of money that you need. That's 40 simoleons. They need to be less than 20 because the clutter kit light switch are 20 simoleons. I think they did it on purpose, you know, because 40 simoleons for the free one, 20 for the paid one, so some people will pay money to have light switches that are a bit more modern and also cost less. So I think they kind of did it on purpose. I really wish that they will lower that 40 simoleons per light switch to 15, but I don't know if it's gonna happen. It's still, you know, their game. They can do whatever they want. Anyway, last but not least, I want to let you know, people, I've said it before, but if you missed it, I'm working on a save file of my creations. Yes, people. So stay tuned for some surveys that I'm gonna post in the upcoming future on the channel in the community tab, because I want to ask you some stuff regarding that save file, the RGeetect save file number 1.0. I'm not gonna, you know, release all of it in one go, but I want to hear your opinion about things that I want to place inside. So stay tuned for more information in the upcoming future. And I just want to let you know that I will reveal my first draft of the RGeetect save file in the upcoming stream. I don't have a date yet. Stay tuned for my announcements for that. Also, yes, I'm coming back for streaming. Now, if you enjoyed this video of mine, make sure to check the Michelson's house that I made for the upcoming Growing Together pack right here. Make sure to hit the like button, subscribe for more builds just like this. And until the next time, keep that Teams party going for me, because RGeetect is signing off.